Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we here, man. This is Work in Progress, the podcast, man. This is a special edition for me personally and professionally.
Yes,
You know what
sir.
I'm saying? We just got into this podcast thing, man. But this is a special one. This is podcast number 5, by the way. So I'm
Okay.
gonna, I'm gonna introduce my guy real quick. This is Siah Law. I'm gonna ask him
Yes,
some
sir.
questions, get to know a little bit about him, so you can know a little bit about him. This man is undoubtedly one of the best artists in Massachusetts, and I say that respectively because he's one of the best artists in the world. But
Oh,
we just gonna
dope.
we
I
just gonna
appreciate that.
we just gonna get right to it, Si. You my brother. I
Coming
know.
from Code D.
Yeah,
Word.
yeah. Hey, keep that on the low right now. We're keeping that one
You
on the
feel
low,
me?
baby.
Yeah, this is
But
what it is, though. You know what I'm
But we're
saying?
gonna get right to it, man. The people want to know about you, man, and this is a good platform for them to get to know about you. Your fans want to know, man. The people want to know. So you're my first guest, my first artist, not from Worcester. So tell the people
Okay.
a little bit about where you're from, Siah.
I'm from what I like to call New Baghdad, or some people like to call city, like to call New Age. And for the rest of the world, it's New Bedford, Massachusetts. That's where
Okay.
I'm from.
Okay.
Mhm.
Salute.
Yes, sir.
I know a lot about New
Salute.
Bedford. I know a lot about New Bedford, as the people know I'm from there also. So
Yeah, you from my hood, baby.
yeah,
You
that's
from
right.
my hood.
That's right. That's right. That's right. So yeah,
Yeah,
we got
yeah.
a lot of history. We got a lot of history, man. So we're gonna cover this in a short amount of time, man. So me and you was rocking since way back, man. We had Rap the Van, man. We was going
Man,
doing shows. We pressed up some vinyl, man. So you have been
definitely.
grinding for a long time. So about how long would you say you have been into the music, man?
Um, I've been into the music since a kid, but if you want to call it, not even professionally, I look at it like just when I really took it serious
Mm-hmm.
was 1997.
Good year. That was a good year. That was a
It
good
was a
year
good
for
year. You know what
that
I'm
was a good
saying?
year for
Like
music.
that's when, cause truthfully, like my beginnings is like 9 years old.
Right.
I got all kind of people calling me right now. Like
That's all right. You on fire. You know what time it is. You know what time it is.
um
We just gonna keep it going.
yeah, damn, I might have to take this call. But yes,
I'm gonna pause and we're gonna have to get back to it.
yes, sir. All right. So yeah, so it started early.
Yep.
But what made me want to take it what made me want to take it there was Illmatic.
Mm,
Illmatic made me, I don't know, it did something to me or activated something in me. I don't know how spiritually that shit did something to me. I can't even tell you it really did. All I know is something changed in me. Um, because before that, um, you know how it is in the hood and growing up. Like growing up, I was always musically inclined since a baby. And you know, when you're young, everybody got that cute voice. You feel what I'm saying? Like I always had a voice, so I was singing and all that.
right.
And then Illmatic hit, like I didn't want to sing no more. I don't know why, but you know, it's crazy, bro. But like, and the crazy thing was my voice. You know when your voice starts to change
Yes, sir.
when you're
Yes,
pubescent,
sir.
like
Yes, sir.
the years when you're hitting puberty and all that, and everybody used to be like, "Oh my God, your voice is like changing,"
Mm-hmm.
and all of a sudden I can't hit the notes I was hitting before. You feel what I'm saying? Because
That's
all of us was New Edition. You couldn't tell nobody in Massachusetts it wasn't New Edition. You feel what I'm saying? All of us was on some
Yo,
like, yo,
yo,
you feel me?
fool.
So,
You are
but then
fool.
my voice started to change,
Right,
and I didn't fight through the change. You feel what
right,
I'm saying?
right.
And then at the same time, my voice is changing. Illmatic is smacking them.
Eesh.
Like,
That
yeah.
was a
So,
big change. That was a big change for me too, man. That's an ill moment. And you mentioning that is bringing me back to that moment in time because that sparked it for me also, bro. That which is crazy. That sparked it for me.
word.
So
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
so
Like I
Siah,
said, sonically, I don't know what it did to me. It did something though.
absolutely, and I give you that, man. And it did the same thing to me, whatever it did, because I can't explain it either. So Siah Law, the name,
Yeah.
where you get the name, what's the meaning behind it, if any, and anything else you want to cover about it. Because it's a dope name, by the way. I just want to get that off. I want
Word,
to get that off the ground. So all right, let the people.
word. So the name Siah Law came from my man Icy.
Okay.
Um,
Salute.
which
Salute to
yeah,
Icy.
salute to him. I met him in I want to say it was 95.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, back then I was going by um the Wise Chance,
Okay.
and then it went from Shinobi to the Wise Chance,
Mm-hmm.
and then like the name Shinobi was taken. There
Right.
was a DJ named Shinobi.
Got you.
So I had the crazy thing was when I met Icy, he used to always call me Siah Law, fam.
Right. Right.
Like I'd see him, he'd be like, Siah Law. Like he'd say like, yo, fam, why you always call me that? And he was like, yo, he said, I don't know, your name, you just look like you should be Siah Law. Like this is a real thing. You
That's
feel what I'm
crazy.
saying?
That's crazy.
So I'm like, yo, you always call me that. Like my name was the Wise Chance, Black Shinobi. But he'd still call every time he see me, he'd grab me up, yo, Siah Law, man. I'm like, yo, why you call me that, fam?
Ah,
And he's like, I don't know why I call you that, but
it's stuck.
that's who you are to me. You
That's
feel me?
stuck. That's stuck, huh? Salute
So
to Ice. Salute
yeah,
to Ice for that.
so one day, salute to homie, right? And the crazy thing is, one day, I had went to go copyright my name,
Mm-hmm.
and they put you through this thing where they'll say, all right, if there's anything like it, we'll come back to you, and you can't purchase
Right.
the name.
Right. Right.
And then boom, it came back. They had a DJ Snow. So
Wow.
I was like, all right, you know what? That's obviously not my name. You
It's
feel what
out
I'm
of
saying?
it's out of there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's out of there.
Yeah.
So I end up hitting up Icy, and he was like, yo, I mean, you know, you always go by the Wise Chance. And I'm like, yeah, I know, but to me, it was just too much.
Right.
You feel me? Because
Right.
all the niggas from my hood, they call me Wise Guy.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So, or Brother Wise. It's
Right.
always something with Wise in it. So I was the Wise Chance. But
Right.
then I was like, yo, what about I go by the name you always call me? And
Mm.
he's like, yo, I always call you that. That's your name, bro. You feel me? So I was like, yeah, that's what I'm about to go by. And he
Word.
was like, bet, I think it's dope. I think that's dope. And I'm glad I got to name you because,
Dope.
you know, I come from the era where somebody gave you your name. Nobody,
Absolutely.
you
Absolutely.
wasn't picking your own shit. You
That's
feel what I'm
real.
saying? Like,
That's real. That's real.
yeah, so he named me that. And the craze, check this out, right? He named me that. This was 95. He
Right.
started calling me that, right?
Right.
Boom. Just last year, this is no bullshit. I'm in Brockton at a Staples.
Yep.
This lady taps me on my shoulder. So I turn around and she was like, I know this may be weird. She was like, but I don't know if you even remember me.
Hmm.
Right? So I'm looking at this lady. She's in it. definitely looked like she was in her late 50s, early 60s.
Right.
So I'm like, I'm sorry if I should remember you, but I don't. She's like, no, she was like, truthfully, it's not even from this lifetime. Yo, this is real shit, bro, right?
What?
Yeah, this is what this lady's telling me. So I was like, not from this lifetime. She was like, no. She was like, she was like, I want to tell you so much of who you are, but we're in this store. She was like, I want to give you my number.
Wow.
I call me. She was like, um, what made me know it was you was your spirit.
Wow.
She was like, but then I seen your poster pull up, and she was like, that's not how you spell your name, right?
What?
So I'm like, yeah, I'm bugging. I'm like, what do you mean? She was like, how do you say that the name on that poster? So I said, Siah Law. She was like, no, your name's not Siah Law. Your name is Shai Law.
Wow.
Right? So I said, Shai Law. I was like, nah, that's not my name. I was like, my name's Siah Law. Like,
Right.
she was, oh, your name's Shai Law.
Wow.
She was like, you was a very wise king.
Wow.
She was like, believe me. She was like, I served you. Right?
Wow.
This is a 60-something-year-old woman. I'm like, yo, this is weird. It's weird, bro. Right?
Wow.
So she was like, here's my number. I need you to call me. Boom. Right? So I was like, okay. And then she was like, I'll let you get back to your thing. Boom. I go back to my thing. I pay for my poster, get my poster. I turn around. The woman's gone. Right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, where's this lady? I'll go up and down the aisles and staple up and down the aisles. I can't see this woman nowhere. So I asked the dude, I was like, yo, did you seen that lady behind me? He was like, nah.
Wow.
He was like, what lady? I was like, there was a lady that I just was talking to when you was giving me my posters. He was like, yeah, nah, I maybe I just wasn't paying attention, but
check the cameras.
No. Yo, fam. So I go. I didn't really think that then I went to call the number, and the number wasn't a working number.
What?
Yeah, this is 1,000. I called my wife. I'm like, yo,
when was
this was recently? Weird shit just happened to me.
This was recently?
This was last year, bro.
Oh, okay.
Last year.
Okay.
Yo, this is last year. So, boom, and at the time I'm putting out this was you figure that was 2020, 2019. I had put out 2018 I had put out Valley of the Kings,
right,
which was a project I did with this producer archaeology, right. And the crazy part is in the intro to that album, being creative, sometimes you go to a place that you don't even know why you went there.
Right.
But you're being creative. So in the joint, I said, my name written on an obtuse cartouche. Tomb Raiders plan to ransack it before the color dry. Resurrected so Kemet don't get neglected, right? So it was crazy because at the end I said trying to advance the culture before they put me back in that gold box.
Wow.
Right?
Wow.
Just maybe like
you're breaking up. You're breaking up.
You never really.
You're breaking up a little bit. Say that again. Say that again. You broke up a little bit. What'd you just say?
No, so my man, I was breaking it down to my man one day, and he always asked me, yo, that intro is a dope intro, but it says, like if you listen to it, it said, this is the story of a man who dwelt in the ancient land of the Nile. Right? And I just, it's some dope shit. Like Valley of the Kings is, I look at the projects as the Valley of the Kings. It's like the Valley of Dry Bones. Like we're kings, we just don't know it. You feel what I'm saying?
I agree.
But it was crazy because I feel like some things happen to you to kind of let you know you're on the right path.
Right.
and that was just one of them. Like this is the first time I'm ever telling a story like on any type of platform.
Love it.
You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, it's crazy because the lady was like, "Nah, your name is Shai Law." I was like, "No, it's not." Wrong person. You feel what I'm saying?
Wrong person. Yo,
no,
but so Siah means Siah is a king. Siah means king, correct?
Siah means king.
Right.
Yeah.
So that ties in, and then the law is, kings make their own law. You know what I'm talking about? Kings make their own law. They don't abide by anybody's law. So I love it, man. It comes together, and the crazy part about that is that name came from somebody else calling you that. My guy Ice, salute to Ice, and now it just all ties. It all ties in and makes sense. So everything happens for a reason, fam. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Yeah, nah, it definitely does. And on top of it, he married me and my wife.
Wow.
Like a 50. So time even that because
you broke up some. You must be going through some dead spots. You must be going through some dead spots. You broke up a little bit.
No, I'm on a highway.
He married you and your wife?
Well, yeah, he married me and my wife.
Wow.
Yeah, that's 1,000.
How crazy is that, man? Yeah, man. So I know you've been on your
this wild shit.
I know you've been on your grind. My bad. I don't mean to cut you off. I know you've been on
you good.
I know you've been on your grizzly, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the trenches with you actually, and we'll get into that a little bit. But I know you've been on your grind and shows and performing. But I know you just had the Lock show recently, man. Tell me a little bit about that. How'd that go for you?
The Lock show went dope, man. Went through there, tore it down.
Yes, sir.
Just had to get the crowd ready.
Right.
For the OGs. And,
right.
So I got to feel that crowd out and give them the familiar feeling of
Absolutely.
Just somebody. I just feel like I come. I have a different mission than most.
Right.
Everybody's mission is, to be the nicest. You feel what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, I'm gonna hit you in your I got a saying called head of the heart. Yeah. So head of the heart is where my dealings is. You feel what I'm saying?
I love it.
Yeah. I mean, that was my duty, that was my job. So I'm gonna hit you with some shit to give you a feeling you might not have got before, or to let you know that the feeling you do have, you're on the right path. You know what I'm
saying? Right. So a lot of people don't know your background, and you've been through the trenches. You're from the hood. We from the same hood actually. So you're from the hood. You've been through a few trials and tribulations in your lifetime, man. And what's your stance right now with the music? Like, what's your message? I know you got the Unity rag. I want to talk a little bit about that.
Yes, sir.
What's your stance? What's your stance right now in the music, and what's your message that you're trying to get across in your music?
So, right now, my message is more or less, like it's a good thing and a bad time. It's a good time and a bad time all in one right now.
Okay.
The good thing is that the trenches isn't having it.
Right.
But they really don't know what to do with what they have.
Right.
In turn, what's happening is we got the right protocol, but on the wrong people. If that even makes sense.
Okay.
So I have this thing called policy over politics. Some people call it cash over colors, because my messaging is, as far as the streets go,
right,
everybody's gang right now,
right,
which is a great thing. but we gotta shift. We gotta destroy the mechanism that they created for us,
Right.
and assemble our own mechanism.
Gotcha.
So the mechanism I'm creating is a thing called policy over politics, because the hood politics is bullshit.
Right.
So my thing is to have our people understand, in the streets, we don't see Navy SEALs and Marines killing each other, or
Right.
Army and Air Force killing each other,
Right.
because even though they're different sets, they're all waving the same flag.
Absolutely.
So I want Bloods and Crips and folks and Latin Kings and Nietas and Soteños, MS-13, whether you're black or brown.
Right.
I want them all to understand that we are different sets. We come from different parts.
Right.
But we have the same mission in mind.
Right.
We don't have to bang on each other.
Right.
Like, if we could just simply come together under one policy and understand that the end goal is we are the people's army.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Absolutely. So you're
and
not kumbaya, and you saying you're just unity. Basically, we're not setting it on each other. We ain't
setting it on each other because there's a different mission in mind.
Got you.
We gotta mobilize, right? We gotta organize and mobilize and come together as a people, as a nation. We're a nation that fights itself. So a house divided against itself can't stand.
Absolutely.
You feel me? And a lot of our people don't understand we're the same group of people. Whether you're Haitian and you're Zoe, or you're African, or you're Creole and you're CVO, CVM, or you're Dominican, Puerto Rican, we're all West Indian people. We're all West African people, excuse me. Okay. We're all West African people.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
The transatlantic slave trade dropped us off in different places.
Gotcha.
But it's all the same group of people.
Got you.
You got Jamaicans fighting. I ain't Haitian. You got Haitians fighting Dominicans. I'm not Dominican. I'm Haitian. Y'all is on the same island.
Yeah, Dominicans and Puerto Ricans go at it too.
Yeah. They fight too.
They go at it.
We're all the same. We're all the same people.
Right.
We're all the same group of people. You speak English. He speaks French. He speaks Chinese. He speaks.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because of who the captor is. So I just want our people to really understand. And I understand that peace isn't a real concept. It's never been a concept as long as you have tribes. Peace is something that can be attainable in small bits. It's not this worldwide thing that it's all going to be kumbaya one day. No. What it's saying is that basically, I know for me, I have very high groups that I bond with and I mingle with and I'll die for, and they'll die for me.
Right.
And we could go out together and commune, and they'll be with somebody that naturally they bang on, and they're like, I like that nigga. So if we could do this on a larger scale,
right,
we could just come to an understanding where we really stop killing each other, or the casualties will be a little less.
Right.
You're not going to stop casualties. It's always going to be casualties.
It's always.
But we gotta understand why we're doing what we're doing. You feel what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So that's my thing.
No wonder why they call you wise.
Oh yeah.
No wonder why they call you wise.
I came by the name honestly. You feel what I'm saying?
Sir.
Like I definitely do think about a lot of things I do and say before I do and say them. But I do think of, is peace a real concept, or is it something they feed us so we feel defeated in the mind to not ever come back or unite because it had never happened? You get what I'm saying?
Wow.
So it's just like even freedom. Freedom isn't free.
Right.
I mean, and a lot of people think we can march. a lot of people think that a group of people that took over this country, took over the world violently, is gonna give it back to us because we march. That's not likely. Highly unlikely. No revolution ever came without bloodshed.
Absolutely.
So it's like, yo.
Nah, yo, you smart brother, man. This is what the people need to know, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? They need to know this side of you, man, because the music is your message and how you get your message across. But when you get to know you, because I know you my brother, when you get to know you as a person, you know that you're a smart individual. And a lot of people don't know about you is your personality is you are a funny motherfucker, boy.
Say that again.
I said a lot of what a lot of people
like broke up.
What a lot of people don't know about you is you are a funny motherfucker. Your personality is crazy. Yeah. You be having me in stitches when we be together, man. So there a lot of people don't know that about you, but they'll find out soon. Because I'll tell you what, man, your time's coming, man. Your time is coming. It's coming. It's close. We just got to keep pushing, man. And you just got to keep pushing, man. So for the people who don't know, you know, me and Siah have done music. We have done music back in the days, man. We laid tracks together, we performed together, we rocked together. And then I took a little hiatus from the music, and I moved to Worcester, of course, as everybody knows. Took a little hiatus from the music, and me and Siah,
Seven Hills.
Me and Siah, salute, Seven Hills, you already know. And me and Siah reconnected, man, and now, you know, I got him. He's on my back right now. I'm gonna push my guy over the edge, man. We're gonna get over this mountain. We're gonna get over this hilltop, man. You know what I'm talking about? So this is my guy. We in business together.
Absolutely.
That don't know. But like I said,
that's
this
right.
is a special moment for me, man. So what's next for you? Actually, before I get to what's next, if somebody wanted to view Siah Law, and I'm talking about like a video that, listen, that I got this label. I want you to sign on my label, but I need to see your best work. Where would you send them to for your best work, if it, video wise, man? Where would you send them to?
I would send them to my YouTube channel.
Which joint? I'm saying specifically. Is there one joint that you would like? This video defines me. It describes me, right? Like this is where this video kind of sums me up. You listen to this one, it'll tell you about me and who I am, and the picture's quality is crazy. And this one, then go to this one right here.
Well, right now, I would say Passion. I got a joint called Passion.
I love it.
That's Passion is just describing what I have inside of me.
I love
it. For this music and for my people is the passion to go against the tide, go against the grain, so to speak, and be okay with it. Be okay with whatever comes with that. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
I love
you know, I feel like my music is for those who will put their foot to something, even though it's not the popular thing to do.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
That's why I say, you know, this the murder road, that shit you heard about. Hot as a furnace out, got them pulling burners out. You know what I mean?
I'm just jumping in for 1 second.
You leaders of the new school and the suckers we don't need to learn about. You feel me?
That song is fire, bro.
Go ahead, Mike.
Song is fire. The minute I heard that, I was like, yo, you got to ask about that song, man. That's about 1,000 plays on my jam alone. So, good shit, man.
Hey, we're gonna have to play that before you dip out. Before we check out, we're gonna play that video right here live on the podcast, man. We're gonna give it to the people, man. So back to this, man. So what's next for you, Siah? What's next? What do you got next? What are you working on? Anything you working on? Got coming? What's your next movement? Talk to me.
So right now I got a joint called New Baghdad out. With my man Chaos. Who's
Salute
my DJ?
Chaos. Salute.
Salute to Chaos. So I got that joint out right now. The next thing I got going is this album with my business partner, Ran on the Beat.
Salute to Ran.
Yeah, it's a joint called Iron Fist Velvet Glove Carpe Diem.
Joint's gonna be crazy.
It's crazy.
Joint's
Banana. It's more. So I got a lot of underground joints. This one's for the streets and has more of a mainstream appeal, but the messaging is the same.
Crazy.
I just put it in a lighter manner. You feel what I'm saying?
Crazy. So if people wanted to find you, oh my bad. You broke up a little bit. I thought you was done. Go ahead. So if people wanted to find you, you on mute, but I'm gonna ask you a question.
Hold on 1 second.
Oh, go ahead. Do your thing.
Yeah.
If people wanted to find you, where can they find you at? Like where on Twitter, Facebook, whatever, YouTube, where can they find you at? Is it all the same?
It's all the same. So you want to find me? It's SIAHLAW on all platforms.
Boom.
SIAHLAW.
Boom. So
everywhere.
I seen you finally touch down. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna share my screen and I'm gonna bump this. I'm gonna bump this passion joint for the people. And
passion.
I'm gonna give it to him right now, live, right here. We're gonna give it to him. We gotta give.
Word?
Yeah, we gotta give the people one joint, man. So when they check in and they check this out, they're gonna know what you're about, man. This is the one you said you wanted to send them to. And honestly, I think this one goes, man. You already know. I was like, yo, you performing that passion joint at the Locks joint. You remember? So
it's crazy. I did the Brazil show and we did that. The people were going crazy.
The reaction.
So definitely gonna perform it again.
The reaction, I know the reaction to that got to be nuts because the beat is nuts, the feel is nuts. The video was great. Whoever did the video, who did the video? Want to shout them out?
Isaac Garcia.
Salute to Isaac Garcia. He did a great job, phenomenal job. Anything you want to tell the people before we check out? Because I'm gonna play the joint and then we're gonna get off here, my brother.
Keep rocking with me.
Yes, sir.
I got a lot in store for y'all.
Word. You broke up a little bit. What about the 7-headed collabo? You did a 7-headed collabo?
Yeah. That we did a 7-headed collabo. It was Arsto and SHA. It was AESHA. That was in 2013. Go check that out. That's on Dat Piff.
Salute to the 7, man. Yeah, salute to the 7, man.
7. You know what I'm saying?
My guy.
I got two projects out right now. One's called Overlord.
Boom.
And one is called Cymatic with Sky King.
Boom. My guy got so much work, man. And there's one thing I gotta say about you before I play this joint and then we check out of here is my guy Sai, his work ethic is unmatched, man. Like this guy does not stop working. He does not stop working. He's got multiple projects like in the works right now. And I'm telling you that these joints are all fire. It's amazing to me because I'm an artist. When I was working on a joint, I would be working on a project here, like this right here. And I wouldn't have anything else going on outside of that. You know what I'm saying? Besides maybe performing or whatever, but I was working on that project. My guy Siah got like 2, 3, 4 different projects he'd be working on at the same time. I really don't know how you do it. Actually, how do you do it?
Well, I think what it really boils down to is concept. I just do things to keep the concept in mind.
Dope.
And just bang, like hammer that down and just keep the momentum going. And that's really how I do it. I'm sort of like I don't know if you understand how, put that down. I don't know if you understand how like sharks move or whales move. Like even when if they stop moving, they'll die.
Aha.
So I feel like I'm from the city of Wales. I look at myself more of a killer whale, like an apex predator. So I feel like if I stop, I'm gonna die. That's how I feel. So I just keep going.
I see you live by that, because I see you right now, man. This whole interview, man, moving and shaking, baby. Moving and shaking.
Oh yeah, gotta picking up my son.
I love it.
I gotta go bring him over here.
Love it.
I just keep it going, bro.
Hey,
it's everyday life, bro.
You know you're my brother, and we call each other kings because we are one. So peace, king. And I'm gonna play this joint. I'm gonna play this joint. I'm gonna ask you to mute so the people can hear it clear. And after this joint, we're gonna check off. I love you, King. Be safe.
All right, love you back, King, and nice to meet your man too.
Yes, sir. Well, Mike's my guy, man. We're gonna be connecting, and we're gonna do a part 2 soon. So right as soon as you blow, which is coming, we're gonna do a part 2 and get you back on here, and the people gonna go crazy for that one too. You know what I'm talking about?
All right, let's get it. I'm ready.
One love, baby.
You know what I'm saying?
One love.
One love. You can't hear the joint, King.
In the paper we're chasing.
Bringing it back.
Stay down because of one quote. Heavy as the crown, getting lifted by the blunt smoke. So potent that you smacked up off of one toe. You know what'll kill you high, smell like gun smoke. Stoner in the hood, that's the aroma. In the paper we're chasing's not a diploma. Gotta draw a line to make your point on the corner. I'm an artist, all my music deserve to be in the MoMA. I'm an owner in the red, controlling all the bread. You don't feel me, then you either in a coma or you're dead. I don't gotta keep the money in a box under the bed. My accountant taught me how to hide the money from the feds. Evaded from a tax, I'm paying them with cash that I made. My non-profit organ label is unmatched. Trust though, these the hurdles of the hustle. Keep repping, don't flex until you turn it all to muscle.
So come close, don't let go. Come closer, babe, you'll never know why I love you so.
Passion, desire, fire.
I just feel so fine with this fire, this fire, this fire, this fire.
Passion, desire, fire. Time is money, don't waste none of yours now. Taking in blood, but I sweat off your own brow. Go ahead and eat, biting we don't allow. The bird in the triangle's a vulture and not a now. Hey, it's spot is prey from a mile away. Same here, I see the targets that I'm trying to lay. Fight or flight, my mind state is bullets fly away. Take the shot, the opposite, sweeter than some Alizé. They act, I got the passion for the action. A marksman when I off them, take your top off, ain't no capping. A hitman when I'm writing, an assassin when I'm rapping. The plug into the outlet like the product that you trapping. I'm dope, I got that fire in my spirit, nigga. You scared to take the shot, but I don't fear it, nigga. You talking as if I ain't gonna hear it, nigga. As for all the smoke and mirrors, I'ma clear it, nigga.
Come close, don't let go. Come closer, babe, you'll never know why I love you so.
Passion, desire, fire.
I just feel so fine with this fire, this fire, this fire, this fire.
Passion, desire, fire. Niggas get a little light, start feeling like they lit. It's time to tighten up, you better get a grip. Life is like a movie, some niggas getting picked, but they ain't make the final cut. Wasn't written in your script. Songs, will be the darkness that my star haunts. Shannon life was told they shine on niggas carte blanche. In bed at night, the type of nigga that your bro wants. This is for the record, I'm the rocket that my God launched. This little light of mine, I start a fire. I'm a spark inside a heart of niggas I inspire. Reminding all these niggas why they call me sire. Keep kinging, riding till the wheels fall off and I retire. Vampire, it's the energy you feeding off. I brought shit to the table that you eating off. My life is like the movie script you reading off. Flame lit, shit get hot with Sky King and me involved.
That shit go crazy. That joint go crazy, bro.
Yeah, that's my truthfully Passion. And the funny thing was, Passion was added. That was the very last joint. Yeah,
it's always those ones though, man, that become the main joint. And so keep that in mind for the next couple joints. It's always those ones that we kind of disregard that the people actually love, man. Because we as artists are critical on ourselves, man.
Oh no, very. And me, I'm one like I it's so crazy because I got a process called trimming the fat. So I do that before I even record. That way, when I get to that process, it's already what it's supposed to be.
Dope.
So I can look at a painting and just let it be exactly what it is. Where other niggas want to add a red or add a blue.
Yeah.
Sometimes you know what I'm saying?
Yo, you my guy, man. I salute you, man. Thank you for taking time out of your day, man, and being here with us, man. Work in progress. We still throwing up the dub out here, man.
You still throwing up the dub. You know what it is?
Work in progress, man. We working, we kings. Everybody's working towards being a king. And we well on our way, man. You tell the young king beside you, man. Stay grinding too, man. He's a king. He's a young king too, man. Y'all love you, King. Damn. Yeah, I love you, King. Be safe out here, all right?
And then the word, and then
yes, sir.
Even King works. Just understand, we stay working. You know what I'm saying?
One more time. You broke up a little bit. We stay working.
No, even the word working is the word king.
That's what I'm talking. That's what I'm talking about.
End of the word working.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what it's on. That's why it's labeled that working. Working progress. Work in progress.
Which is the etymology to it. You feel me?
Absolutely.
So we're gonna keep it going, fam.
Yes, sir.
Let me know, get in touch, and we're gonna get to it. You know
hey, y'all gonna hear about my guy Siah. I promise you that. I promise you that, man. One love, baby.
You're gonna see us in a hood near you. You already.
One love. Be safe. I'll link you soon.
One love.
Hey.
You too, fam. One.